Monday. Kathy, what is happening around the world?
Hey guys, hola mi gente. Happy Monday. This is your chica, Kathy. So let's get into it right now. Let's talk about what's happening in the world. It is day 39 of the Russia-Ukraine war in Russia, and Russia has withdrawn around from the city of Kyiv, Ukraine. Pictures of corpses with their wristband have circulated around the internet, causing international outrage. Poland Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki has called the actions of the Russian army in Bucha and other towns around Kyiv acts of genocide. A Lithuanian documentary filmmaker has been killed in the besieged southern city of Mariupol. Lithuania has stopped importing all gas from Russia. And let's talk about VP Kamala Harris met with Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness, and the two leaders discussed COVID-19, climate change, consequences in the Russia and Ukraine war. When Harris spoke words in support of the U.S. offering to help Jamaica, her words were incoherent and hardly held any meaning. However, VP Harris received raised eyebrows and drew a lot of ridicule from critics all over the country when she started to explain how the U.S. will help the Caribbean country cope with the negative impact of the pandemic. And she was also criticized across social media since the White House event for what many people describe as the word salad. All right. The U.S. has halted a pandemic policy that allowed migrants to be swiftly expelled over concerns about spreading COVID-19. The policy was aimed at stopping the virus spread in migrant holding facilities under the Trump administration. Over 1.7 million people have been expelled under this policy. That really sucks for a lot of people. All right, guys, let's talk about travel and COVID. Japan continues to turn away travelers. So if you're thinking of going to Japan, sit your behind, stay still, because COVID is still happening and many cities are in lockdown. More than 27 Chinese provinces and regions have recently reported coronavirus cases, and mostly are from the highly transmissible Omicron variant, which has forced authorities to impose stringent mobility and restrictions or even city lockdown. Due to the current high rates of COVID infection across Europe, EasyJet, one of Europe's biggest airlines, had to cancel several flights due to the high level of staff being sick. Denmark has lifted all COVID travel restrictions. So, hey, if you want to go to Denmark, go ahead. Aruba is to scrap all COVID travel restrictions, including testing requirement and proof of vacation. All right, Aruba. All right, guys, let's talk about our people, our community, Atlanta. And we're going to start off with Jamaican artist Jacure, who has been sentenced, y'all, to 6 years in prison in the Netherlands for attempted manslaughter. Jacure was charged with the stabbing of event promoter Nikar, a.k.a. Papa Blake, on October 1st at Dam Square in the city of Amsterdam, where he was booked to perform. Jacure claimed that Blake had not paid for his performance fee of the 5,000 euros. Jacure had claimed self-defense, but there were CCTV footage and voice note messages sent to the victim that were used in the court against him. This was not his first time serving a prison sentence, as he was sentenced to 13 years in prison for raping and robbing a woman at gunpoint back in 1998.
Behind these prison walls.
All right, guys. Memorial Day weekend is only basically a month away. You guys get ready for the Atlanta Carnival, because it's going to be really lit. There's a lot of events happening and artists coming. Some of these artists are from St. Vincent, Skinny Fabulous, from TNT, Nadia Baxter, Barbados, Little Rick, and Edwin Year with St. Lucia, Motto, and Grenada Talpre. Skinny Fabulous will also be honored with a proclamation of the city of Atlanta and will serve as Grand Marshal at this year's parade, guys. All right, I see you, Summerton. The route has been released for the carnival. The parade will start at Covington Highway near Paul Edwin Drive in Decatur and end at the Festival Village, 4380 Memorial Drive. So you guys get ready for this carnival. All right, if you're in Florida, Florida Jerk Festival, which is... I'm sorry, guys. Florida Jerk Festival, which is due in...
Which isn't as good as Georgia Jerk Festival. I just saying.
Thank you. You'll be all right. Florida Jerk Festival, which is in the Palm Beach County. It is set for the 19th annual celebration on Memorial Day weekend on May 30th at John Prince Park in Lake Worth, Florida. So you guys, if you have a chance to attend, please do so. All right, this past few weekend, I just want to highlight something that we had a chance to attend the King of the Ring Sound Clash, and must say that myself and Summerton, oh my God, like that was my first Sound Clash. I was excited. It was the best. Shout out to the winner, DJ Nolan, known as King Eternity. Shout out to Mellow Fan First Promotion. Appreciate you guys. All right, let's talk about the Grammy. First, we're going to start with the Latin winners of the Grammy 2022. For Best Latin Jazz Album, Elian Elias with Chick Corea and Chucho Valdez. Best Latin Pop Album, Alice Cuba. Best Música Urbana Album, Bad Bunny. Best Latin Rock, Juanes. Best Tropical Latin Album, Ruben Blades. If you know who Ruben is, he's a Panamanian artist who has won 9 Grammy Awards out of 17 nominations and 5 Latin Grammy Awards. So shout out to my Panamanian compadre, Ruben Blades, y Roberto Delgado and Oscar Star for bringing Sal Swing. Shout out, Panama! All right, guys. So this one right here, let me finish and then we can go and talk about it. SOJA wins the 2022 Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album. This group beat natives of the birthplace of reggae. They beat Sean Paul, Crans Morgan, Itana, Spice, and Jesse Royo, which has created a mixed reaction among social media users following the announcement of the winner on Sunday. The win marks the first time an all-white band has won the award and the third time a non-Jamaican person or group has won in reggae category, 37 years in history. So during this acceptance speech, SOJA paid tribute to Jamaica, the homeland of reggae. They pay tribute to guys. But hey, all right, Mr. Vegas commented on the 2022 Grammy Award winners of the best reggae albums. So go check him out on YouTube and hear what he has to say. It was funny. All right, and just to leave on a very nice, sweet note, there's an 82-year-old railroad worker named Saggy Crowell from Barbados who migrated to England and has been working in the railroad since 1962. He has won 2 Lifetime Achievement Awards for his work, and he has no plan to retire. And when asked what is the secret to enjoying a long working life, Siggy said, "You don't know when it's going to depart, so you take it whilst you have it." And that goes, guys. Please learn to live your life. Mind your business. Keep drinking water, soda, whatever it is. And this is Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy, for the news around what's happening around the world today. Now, let's start with the Jack. Let's start with Jackie. We'll start with Jackie.
So what's going on with him? Like what possessed him? I mean, like
on the real, we've seen the trend. This is one of those things that I think if you kick back and you watch, you know, the things that Cure has gotten into over the last few years, incident after incident.
It's a pattern. It's a pattern.
It was just about to be the next thing. You know what I mean? How big is the next thing going to be? What kind of impact is the next thing? You know, for a Rasta man, when it first forward out of, you know, the first, and the whole world rally behind the Cure.
Free Jack Cure.
All of these things.
And this is when that incident took place back in not the first one where he okay.
And then I'm gonna tell you straight up, Jack Cure has become a very arrogant persona in the reggae music space. I agree. You know what I mean? He tells some man that what if you don't have your money right or whatever, and about $1,000 somewhere, 1,500, whatever it was, and these things. Yeah. So
come I'm not back. I'm hungry. All kinds of stuff.
My biggest thing is, as a major recording artist representing Jamaica,
right,
it's not a good look.
Absolutely not. But he probably wasn't thinking at that moment. And like you said, maybe it's part of him being an arrogant individual and probably feels that he's entitled or whatever. So that could be part of that. So, I mean, he got to pay the consequences, right? So
there's ways you get stuff done.
There is. He went about it the wrong way. He went about it the wrong way. He tried to say that he was self-defense, but there was footage. There were witnesses. There were voice notes that he sent to the person. So it was all introduced in court. So.
All right.
Question, summertime. How bad do you think Amsterdam prison is?
Amsterdam, Europe, where I thought was some other things them not change from like 1920 something, you know. So I'm still in there, and the blanket not there, you know. No cable TV, no there, you know. So
those international prisons over there.
Some serious chi, and some of them still I use key. some dungeon them there.
They wear the old color uniform, probably the all white or black and white uniforms and stuff.
Listen, man.
Management.
Shout out to you. Stay strong.
Yeah.
We love your cure, but sometimes if you calm down, brother, if you just ease yourself, man.
Yeah, man. All right. So, all right. So we'll jump to the
Let's just on to the controversy.
We're gonna get to the Grammy.
Yeah.
Now, when we announced a couple weeks ago the nominees,
yes,
right?
we had
some guests here, and they were, some were very shocked, very surprised
Yes.
at the fact that SOJA was nominated.
Yeah.
And I had to let them know that honestly,
That's
white
not-
bands have been nominated in the past.
Right.
It's nothing new.
No, yeah, UB40, all of them
They
guys.
made
Yeah.
even
That's
more
true.
recently, Revolution, and they
Yeah.
got some big bands, right? Is Matis Yahu, Jewish
Matis Yahu.
reggae artist who has a huge his own fan base.
Yes.
Like he don't need
You don't need us.
He can drop his album on his website and people just go this and buy it and good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Shabbat Shalom.
so first and foremost, I just want to say from this show, congratulations to the winners of this year's Reggae Grammy.
Absolutely.
All right. So I don't have a problem with SOJA winning the Grammy in that if the product that they put forward is a good product, right, has the quality or that represents the music well, and has found a fan base and people like it and gravitate to it, big them up. I think that's what any and every artist is out there striving to do, right?
Yes, pretty much. And
So what is it that you think is the main issue? What is it that just trigger social media to go off the wall when they made the announcement?
It's like you shake something over, and you tease the cat, and you say, yo, no, come in, and everybody come in with this high expectation that is going to be generated or marketed towards Jamaica alone, and then you just bring in an American act, and then
I'm sorry. Is it to a Jamaican?
It's not. But we have these. You will have a whole heap of people, and we expect say a week because of our own.
Right.
So we have this big giant expectation, and well, the disappointment was that as gigantic as the expectation.
So you as a Jamaican don't take it personal that they won?
I want Jamaica my music, but don't tell them from day one Jamaica. So all when them all attack patois and them acceptance speech, you never hear it. My country.
So here's the thing, right? Bob Marley and the Wailers were the biggest group in Jamaica when they left and went to England, right? And played in some of the smallest clubs and for a whole different style of people, I think, to spread the music. Bring it to which party, right? To win a fan base so people can get to love the music. So when people love the music and are inspired by the music and then decide to try a thing and is not that what we want? Is it not for it to spread and to grow and to get others to love it like how we love it?
Yeah, I agree on that. But I think it goes back to the fact that they're not native from the country. You can love the music and that's fine. But I think what a lot of people are having a problem is that you're not a born Jamaican. You don't know the struggle or what is really is comes. I think that it goes for a lot of people. It goes personal. It hits them really hard because you know what I'm saying. It's like I am a Jamaican. This is my music. This is what I grew up. This comes from my country. This comes for these people that don't have any background or any because a lot of them they don't. They're like either straight white who grew dress or whatever. Some of them are from overseas because their parents work overseas. So some of them lived in Africa where they adopted some of the reggae music and stuff like that. And then some of them I think are from Virginia. So I think it's a little bit like, man, like got stabbed in the heart, like geez, like man, what happened to like Spice? What happened to Sean Paul?
With the yanking of the reggae music category off of the billboards, and you still have Americans or other people from other countries carry on the reggae torch same way. I think it's a good look, what I say, and I also think that the people them inspired by we. So allow them and make them do their thing.
I would say to anybody who has any issues with it, first and foremost, have you listened to the album?
Yeah, do your research.
Well, have you even took the time out to listen to the album. Wait. Hold on. Have you listened to or purchased any of the Grammy nominated
I
albums?
must say I did. I had to do my research. I had to listen to it for myself. I did hear some of SOJA's songs.
But you're working in media now, and this is what we talk about. So you're gonna do your research.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm saying that a lot of the people out there. Oh, we have the call.
Listen, I still would have wanted a real native Jamaican person to have won. I wanted because you cannot tell a Panamanian to be like, you understand? Listen,
I know. People are not.
I wanted native. I wanted one of my people to win. Yeah. I did not want to see this group of individuals winning the best reggae album of the year. Like, come on now.
So here's
like,
from my standpoint, and then we're gonna roll on because we're gonna come back around to this conversation a little bit more. Yes. So I want to say big up to our record producers, our labels,
absolutely,
our musicians.
Yes.
Our publicists, the marketing people, the road managers,
for the coffee and the water.
Everybody who plays their part. It is an industry.
It is.
Right?
Yes.
There is a professional way to ensure that you are presenting your product to the right people who have the voting ability and such.
Yes.
Right?
You have to have the right people behind you.
Make sure that you are doing that, because I would be more upset, not that the fact that SOJA won, but more that, well, is there another album out there that should have been maybe nominated? Right. Who isn't getting the shine? Who
Absolutely.
Isn't getting the
Absolutely.
And why not? You know, is there politics behind it?
Absolutely, there is.
Some real, is there talented music out there that are artists out there that we're totally overlooking? Because other than SOJA, who would have been the relative underdog to at least a Jamaican or Canadian artist. Everybody else, you knew the other artists, right?
Yeah,
You're very familiar with those artists. You understand? Yeah. So, big up to all the nominees.
Big up to all my Jamaican people. I love you guys. All the artists, man.
You're listening to the Atlantic Caribbean Music Radio Show on the DWC Radio on your TuneIn app and on Caribbean Live TV on ROKU channel. We'll be right back after this music break.
This is Steve, we are tuning to Atlantic Caribbean Music Radio Show on DWC Radio and CLTV.